Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing a comparison video of Krylon Workable Fixative and the Mod Podge Sealant that I have used, and as we have talked about in the comments of previous videos when I shared with you what I used to seal my work. So we are going to compare the two. The Workable Fixative is used to protect your work, and you can basically, with the Workable Fixative, you can go back over it. With the Mod Podge, it is basically a sealer, so once your work is done, you can't go back and change it anymore. So, with that being said, oh, and to let you know, the Workable Fixative does work really good with getting gel pens and stuff like that to lay down. It makes them lay down a lot smoother. It also makes the watercolor paints that I make handmade lay down smoother. It makes basically anything lay down smoother on the paper. And then you can spray it once on the paper before you color the page, and then you can spray it afterward to, kind of protect the page and keep the artwork from smudging onto the other pages. So, the Mod Podge is basically a sealer for when you are completed with your work. So, let's go ahead and take a look in the Witch's Cottage and see what we have here. And as soon as I find that page, the page that I did spray there with the sealant was the wishing well, and I did spray it before I did the work on the page, and I also sprayed it after I did the work. So I can kind of tell because none of the pencil has smeared over to the other page. And it's not like, rubbing off, but as the other page, I didn't spray it. So I just left it as is, and you can kind of tell the work is not as smooth and evened out as it is with the Krylon Fixative Spray. So I do highly recommend that if you are wanting to add or go back in and finish working on your pages. Okay, so these two pages here are completely sealed. They are completely finished. I finished them with Prismacolors and added in some Sparkle Pop, and I was completely happy with how they turned out. So I went ahead and I sealed it with the Mod Podge because I didn't, want to add any more to it. So that is what I did with that one. And so as you can see on the next page there it has been sealed also with the same thing because it was completely finished. I was done working on it and I was basically, happy with how it turned out. So, and those two pages there are basically completely finished. They're done forever. I can't go back and add anything else to it. So, but the one thing with the Mod Podge sealant is you have to be very, very careful because it does smudge some mediums that you do use. and everything like that. So just be very careful with what you apply it to. And here is another example with the Mod Podge. Um, Basically, I completed the page, I was finished with it, and I really liked how it turned out. As you can see how my watercolor smudged, I would recommend not using watercolors with it. I would try to go over the watercolor that you want to put down maybe after it dries or something. Or if you don't want it to smudge, I would just use the workable fixative spray to protect them, or just put something inside of your book to keep your pages from smudging onto one another. And here is another example of what I used the workable fixative spray on. I did use the workable fixative spray to, help the watercolors lay down a little bit better and to help them go down more smoothly. So I do kind of, recommend the workable fixative over the Mod Podge unless you are completely done with your work. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel and stopping by to watch these videos. It truly makes my heart happy and makes me happy when I see your guys' comments. So in this video, there is also going to be a hint somewhere in it. When I go back, I put the hint in. And in the last video that I upload this month, I will have questions to those hints in this video. And the person that gets those questions right at the end of the month on those hints for watching my videos will get our giveaway prize this month. So that is how it is going to go. And again, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for